Spotify really doesn't have fragmented supply, which means that their margins get destroyed. And so they've been searching for, hey, what are other pockets of fragmented supply? I think this is the first of a few deals that we see Spotify do, and I actually think this is a great strategy for them. The last topic is one that a lot of people have been talking about, which is Joe Rogan. It's rumored to be at least $100 million to bring all of his videos and all of his content over to Spotify. We've seen this in a few other areas. We've seen this with Microsoft's Mixer take Ninja. We've actually seen Epic Games, which creates Fortnite. They launched their game store to compete against Steam's game store, and they locked down exclusive supply. They went to the game manufacturers and negotiated exclusive distribution rights with some of those manufacturers. So a key kind of platform strategy is to get that, what we call kind of like a single or double marquee strategy. You lock in that key supply, that key producer, like a Ninja, like some of these game developers for Epic's Game Store, or in this case, Joe Rogan for Spotify. We've talked about on the show that Spotify has been trying to shift to a platform model where, the music supply that they have, the songs, is controlled by the RIAA, which is representing the 4 large music labels. And so Spotify really doesn't have fragmented supply, which means that their margins get destroyed. And so they've been searching for, hey, what are other pockets of fragmented supply? And podcasts being a huge area. So we've talked about on the show how this is a huge focal point for Spotify to go after this fragmented source of supply, podcasts, and to now kind of double or triple down on that. You see them doing this Joe Rogan deal. I wouldn't be surprised if they do more of these deals. Now that they've kind of made a statement here with Joe Rogan, I could actually see them branch out into a couple other genres of content if they're spending this kind of money. Now it's a multi-year deal. Joe Rogan isn't getting $100 million a year for this, but he would take down all of his kind of back catalog of content off of YouTube. And so those videos have, huge reach, millions and millions of views, each one of them really. And so all of that revenue is obviously would be going away, all the ad revenue that Joe Rogan gets. So I think this is the first of a few deals that we see Spotify do. And I actually think this is a great strategy for them. It's them trying to get fragmented supply. And there's a huge industry for this. And it's actually just another, it's all these businesses are kind of taking slices out of YouTube's business, right? Like the Twitch Mixers of the world. Now Spotify going into podcasts. You kind of see YouTube's world be diced up on the fringes. YouTube's tried to go into live streaming. Now they're losing Joe Rogan. It'll be interesting to see if YouTube has anything up their sleeve, but I think this is the right move by Spotify, and wouldn't be surprised if we see more deals like this to come. Hi, this is Alex from Winner Take All. Thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the content. Feel free to leave a comment, ask us questions, and definitely make sure to join us on our next live stream.